Today on Forbes, meet venture capital's first woman billionaire. Venture capitalist Teresa Gao is, quote, smart, opinionated, and the only woman in the room. This quote is from Heather Fernandez, co-founder and CEO of health tech startup Solve and former executive at real estate tech firm Trulia, which Gao backed in 2005. Gao has also become a woman of many firsts. Born in Indonesia to parents of Chinese descent, Gao immigrated to the US when she was 3. She later became the first person in her high school to attend Brown University, the first female partner at venture capital powerhouse Accel, and co-founder of one of the first female VC firms in Silicon Valley. In 2023, she told Forbes, quote, "The American dream is so central to my personal story." She now has another first to add to her list. Gao is America's first female billionaire venture capitalist, worth an estimated $1.2 billion. Much of her fortune stems from her 15-year tenure at Accel, where she was part of the team that led the firm's lucrative early bet on Facebook, now called Meta. She now runs Acrew Capital, an early-stage venture capital firm that she co-founded in 2019. Acrew raised $700 million in October to invest in data and security, health, and fintech startups, bringing the firm's assets under management to $1.7 billion, with an emphasis on diversity, especially through its Diversify Capital Fund. Women made up just 17% of VC decision-makers, that's the partners, managing directors, and principals, in 2024, per a PitchBook report. The private market data firm also reported that firms with at least one female co-founder captured around 22% of VC funding in 2024, down from 25% in 2023. Things likely won't move toward parity anytime soon. On President Trump's first day in office, he issued an executive order mandating the termination of all federal diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, programs. In addition, some of the world's biggest companies with powerful corporate venture capital arms, including Google, Meta, and Goldman Sachs, have rolled back their DEI initiatives. How Gao will respond to the new environment isn't clear, but for many years, she has been a strong advocate for DEI, doubling down on the practice in several ways, starting Acrew, with a founding investment team that's 83% women or people of color, spearheading an initiative to bring historically Black colleges and universities into the VC world, co-founding DEI-focused fund of funds First Close Partners, now with some $35 million in assets, and co-founding AllRaise, a nonprofit that helps female founders and investors in Silicon Valley network and find mentors. Acrew launched in 2019 with a core value of diversity of perspective and 2 main funds. It invests anywhere from $1 million to $20 million in startups, with smaller amounts for earlier stage companies. The vast majority of its Diversify Capital Fund's investors come from, quote, diverse backgrounds and communities, meaning women, people of color, and immigrants, per Acrew's website. In 1971, Gao's family moved from Indonesia to a town near Buffalo, New York, where she learned math by watching Buffalo Bills football games with her father, who'd explain the statistics to her. In December, Gao bought a reported 2% stake in the team, worth some $100 million. In 1999, she began working at Silicon Valley-based venture firm Accel, where she spent the next 15 years. There, she rose to become a managing partner of the fund that in 2005 bet on Facebook when it was just a scrappy, year-old startup fresh out of Mark Zuckerberg's Harvard dorm room. Gao has never appeared in Facebook, now Meta's, regulatory filings, but Forbes estimates she held around 8 million shares at its 2012 public offering, worth more than $5 billion today had she not sold any, and slowly diversified her stake over time. Had she not gotten divorced in 2013 in California, where assets are most often split evenly between ex-spouses, she'd likely be worth even more. For full coverage, check out Phoebe Liu's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.